Hello everyone, Miss Gretchen with Rubies and Moonstones. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new to my channel, I hope that you will like it here and will consider subscribing. And if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for continuing to support my channel. I really do greatly appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you so very much. So today I am going to show you how I plan to hang this piece. It has been sitting for a really long time, waiting for me to give it that attention so that I can get it hung up in my son's nursery. And he's almost one, so I really need to get it up. It is a large canvas. This is Wynken, Blynken, and Nod by Scott Gustafson and Diamond Art Club. It's 25.6 inches by 31.9 inches, or 65 by 81 centimeters. So it is big. So what I did is I got these magnetic poster frame hanger things from Amazon. And it is the perfect length going across, practically anyway. It'll overhang just a little bit, it looks like. And so they come apart like this, and you put one end underneath and one end on top, and they magnetize together. Obviously that's not lined up perfectly. And then you do this one with the string at the top, and that hangs it. The heavy weight at the bottom helps to hold the bottom down. So that's what I want to do. But because this is not long enough to cover the entire width, I have decided that I am going to cut off the edge, this edge, and then because I'm going to need this to sit on the bottom here, I am going to remove the ink on the sections on the bottom and the top that are left. So let me show you how I'm going to do that. So I have this cutting board here to help protect my table, so I'm going to need an X-Acto knife. And then I have a metal ruler to help me make my lines better and straighter, hopefully. We're going to start by cutting off those edges. So I'm going to remove the tape that I have already put down. Okay, so I have removed all of the tape. I did find a stray drill. I don't know if it's from this canvas or a different canvas, but I'm not seeing exactly where it has popped off yet. So I'm just not going to worry about that. But I have made copies of the schematic from the sticker sheet that comes with this, and that is in my logbook. So if I ever do notice that I am missing a drill somewhere, then I can look up what the symbol is in my logbook and find the color that needs to go there and pull it from my spare drills. So, all right, so I am going to now cut off the edges. So I'm going to line up my straight edge right on top of the drills and then run the knife along that edge. Looks like I did not go deep enough in this section, so I'm going to run it again. Okay. So there I have that one removed. I'm going to move this down and do the rest of it here. So there is that side gone, and now I need to remove this side. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. All right, so there, both edges are removed. So at this point, if you wanted to, you could go ahead and just put the magnets on the top and the bottom and hang it like that. But I don't want the ink behind it. So I'm going to remove the ink. And I should point out that I have not sealed this at all. I have not sealed any of my paintings yet. I will if I need to, but Diamond Art Club says we shouldn't need to do that. And hopefully that is the case. And I'm hoping that once I get this actually hung up so it's on the wall and stops getting messed with, that pieces will stop kind of popping out a bit. So to remove the ink, we need a paper towel and isopropyl alcohol. I have heard people say that you can do this with nail polish remover. I don't do my nails, so I don't have nail polish remover, so I use alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol. So as you can see, I've gotten this edge wet, and I am just going to rub it over this inky area. And you can see that it's already starting to fade. And it's going to come off quicker. You can see that I've got ink there. That's the thing, once you start getting ink on your paper towel, you want to adjust it so that you have clean paper towel. That way you don't end up with ink smudged across this area. And so you just keep rubbing the alcohol across until all of the ink is removed. So we'll time lapse this. All right, got all those words gone. I also, because I just removed the name of the piece and the artist, I am going to write that on the back because I do like to keep that. Doing this does seem to thin out this material a little bit. It's just a bit thinner than it is over in this section. I'm not exactly sure why that's the case, but it is. So I am going to go ahead and remove the ink in these other sections, and then I will be back and I'll put this on an actual time lapse so it'll change what you see, but yeah, we'll be back shortly. So here we can see the ink is all gone off of the bottom. And it's also freshly removed from the top. So you can see it's just white. Now, as I mentioned, it does thin out the canvas a bit where you do this. So the canvas is a bit thicker over here and thinner in the center, since that's where it said Diamond Art Club. But I am glad of that, because then this part should still be strong enough to support the entire painting. So now I am ready to snap on the top and the bottom. All right, so we got the bottom here and the top here, so we can just hang it. So I will insert a picture of this actually hanging in my son's nursery so that you can see what it looks like all said and done, since you cannot see the entire finished product here. I also forgot to mention that as I am removing the ink, the hardest areas to get is where the ink ends up in the glue. That can be the hardest spots to get out. And And I also noticed there was a bit of that red stamp, but it's underneath this. So I don't think that I'll have to go back over it to remove that. But I think that this is going to look pretty nice, completed here. And finally, getting it hung up in my son's bedroom. And I will put a link to these magnetic poster boards in the description box so you can see where I got those. They do come in a variety of sizes depending on the size of your poster or art that you want to use. So, all right. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give it a like. It really does help my channel if you like the videos, so please do that. Please be sure to subscribe if you would like to see more of my content as I create it. And of course, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything, leave those in the comment section below. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.